Hello everybody, I'm Deusdaecon and this is part 2, as the drum beats. Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem. We are right back into it, and as I said in the last episode, we can now pick this up without punching the wall. Yes. Strangely, with the Tome of Eternal Darkness in her possession, Alex can read the page. It is a chapter page from the tome itself. Yes. Now we can actually take it. And as you can see, it's called The Binding of the Corpse God. The title pages, or rather the title of the pages, if I can speak properly, give a little bit of a clue about what's to happen. So now we use it, and then we start the next chapter, or the next level, if you will.
Nor am I sure of its end. So perhaps here is the best place to start. I am reminded of ideas I first encountered in Sir James George Fraser's book, The Golden Bough, a study in magic and religion. We are overwhelmed by a very human need to weave a web of meaning where there may be none. Since time immemorial, ancient peoples have dressed up their lack of knowledge as gods and demons. I have discovered that sometimes the fates of gods and mortals intertwine, and legends are born.
Yes, with more of the green. Apologies.
Thy time is done, great ancient. Forever in shadow will you be master of chaos, and to fade to nothing in obscurity will be thy fate, my master.
She sounds very American for an ancient Aztec.
It is the true chaos of all things that you now must be entombed amongst the beings of flesh and bone.
You have a great monument here, Manta. It is a pity that no one will ever recognize it as yours.
Pius doing his thing.
May the darkness claim thee, crawling chaos and damned beast. No longer will thy reign be kept over the ancients you have kept imprisoned. Thou hast seen the last of this world.
Not even these mythical fables can keep me amused. There has to be something to do around here. I only wish something that fantastic and of higher purpose could happen to me.
Be careful what you wish for. Yeah, that's never a good sign. Okay, we have now this character who I forget the name of, unfortunately. Okay, I only played this yesterday and I still need to get my head around the controls. Oh yes, and this actually explains the different characters, the different gods in this. A triangular design is carved into the floor. The etched grooves are filled with colored sand. These symbols appear to be related to each other, with one having precedence over another. Yes, and as you can see, if I can get a good picture, you have Chattur'gha, Ulyaoth, and Xal'atath. I know the right way around now. And in the middle you have the symbol for Manta, who is the big, fleshy son of a bitch. And that's kind of the point, is that Pius just bound him and stopped him. Because Manta keeps the other three gods in check. And now that Manta has been bound by Pius, the other gods can kind of reign free. And that's kind of where Pius's plan starts. It's very interesting and very intricate lore. A statue of a goddess delicately sculpted from sandstone. It casts an alert eye over everyone who enters the temple. There is a strange necklace around its neck. It's highlighted, so you have to say it in a different way. Should... Elia. Take the necklace from the statue. I wonder, does she put it on straight away, or do I have to do that? Okay. The necklace can be used to heal Elia. Make sure that Elia does not move when the spell is being cast. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, yes. See, and it has the Chattur'gha rune, which is for health or blood, if you will. Haha! That's how you heal. I hope that's... oh, it does have... Sorry. It does have limited use. My apologies. But that's basically the first view of the, quite frankly, amazing spell system that is in this game. The spells are derived by runes, and you pick different runes to have different effects. And the one we all will remember is the Paragon rune. The more Paragon runes you put in the spell, the more powerful it can become. And everyone remembers that because by the end of it, you have so many Paragon runes it gets ridiculous. The design on the wall appears to depict a time of the day. Perhaps the candle do too. Well, yeah. The candle makes sense. I don't think we have to do anything with that one. I think that's just to tell us where the... oh, well done. Where the puzzles are going to go. Oh, this does not look good. Run. Ooh. Oh, shit. I'll just keep setting them off. Is there anything down these? I don't think so. Well, let's have a look. No. Set off this one. There we go. There we go. Look at that horrendous matte painting. I don't know why they chose to do that. It looks weird. Uh-oh. This is a Ulioth creature. When located by creatures, a sanity loss occurs, causing a decrease in the level of the sanity meter, and the character to pulse green. Beware! Sanity loss affects perception, and eventually health. And a lot of fun is to be had. Whoops. It took me into this. I didn't select this, but anyway. This is the sanity meter, the very famous sanity meter of the game, which is very fun when it gets good. This meter represents a character's sanity. Every time she meets a monster, her sanity will get lower. The lower the sanity the meter gets, the more the character will hallucinate. They are not joking. Hallucinations are definitely a thing. And of course, performing a finishing move on a creature recovers the sanity. Cool. What? Oh, there you go. I don't know why he was doing that. I don't know what that was. But again, going back to my last video where I was talking about how you cut off the head. If you cut off the head, then for some reason that does not affect your sanity as much. Because it comes through their eyes, basically. Here we've got another necklace, which hopefully will give us more spelly spells. Bronze necklace. Does it tell us what it does? This might just be an item, actually. Let's have a look. No. Right. Okay. Right, there we go. Obviously, you just got to match the candle to where the sun is. It's fairly simple. That only opened it halfway, though. That's not helpful at all. Okay, there we go. Took me a second to realise that you have to put the non-magical necklace back onto the statue. But now we may continue. Finally. I won't tell you how long that took. It was embarrassing. Oh, that one's fine. I'm sure there's another one after a load of traps. Yep. No, thank you. Fortunately, the trap switches are very easy to point out. Yeah. And again, we get locked in. Oh! It's a Chaturga minion. There we go. See? No more sanity loss. Whoa! He doesn't need his head. I did not know that. Well, that's a surprise. Okay. Mental note. Chaturga demons do not need their head to see you. Oh, and he can grow it back. Okay. All good information. All good information that I kind of should have knew. Never mind. That was a surprise. Whoops. Okay, now we just do this one. Ah, we just got to extinguish them all. Fair enough. Oops. There we go. Hey, finally the way is open. We can continue. Let us be vigilant. I'm sure I could avoid the traps, but I'd rather not risk it. Ah, the blowgun. I remember the blowgun. A small pedestal covered with decorative etching stands before the wall. The blowgun upon it must have some special significance for it to be the focal point of this display. Yes. Whoa! Oh, crap. I forgot. Yep. Our sword is buggered. So now we have to deal with the goddamn blowgun. There we go. I believe it's poison. That's what that green is. It's not a recording error this time. Now, I do believe that guy can die, which changes the outcome slightly, I think. The guard is grateful for Elia saving his life. In return, he offers his services. If Elia brings him a weapon that has been broken, he will repair it as a gesture of thanks. Ha ha! Oh, sir, you are a scholar. A gentleman and a scholar. So yeah, and if he had died, what he said, we wouldn't have had our sword. Excellent. And I prefer the sword because it's easier to wield. Yeah, excellent. That was... oh, bugger. I didn't mean to do that. Never mind. Okay. Let's try to avoid these. There we go. I don't think I can avoid this one, unfortunately. Wah. That's intimidating. Ho ho ho. There we go. Fairly simple. Any more, any more, any more. It feels kind of weird because even though I'm desperately trying to avoid any kind of sanity loss, the game is so much more fun after you get like really low on sanity. It gets so much more fun and crazy. I love it. But for right now, I just want to get past some of the more basic levels until we actually get into the actual proper game. But don't worry, fun will be had with our hallucinating, insane people. Now that's a cool mural. I like it. I don't know why they would etch that, though. Because this is a temple to Manta Rock. Why would they depict, you know, Pius going in there and kind of fucking with their shit? Oh, this one's going to get set off. Alright, blow darts. It's really hard to see. Oh, it stops. Excellent. Cool. Never mind then. What did that do? What the hell did that do? I really don't trust this. Ah! Oh, thank you. Now I can't see anything. Okay. Ho 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 ho. That's really difficult to see. Whoa ho ho! That's really too close for comfort. Jesus. Oh, too soon, too soon. Oh, there we go. Excuse me one moment. I will use this. Wow, that is not a lot of health back. Thanks, Chaturga. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah. Ooh, sorry. We're good to continue. Oh, crap. Oh! Bugger, 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 bugger. As you can see, the gods don't really like each other. And they will fight each other, which is great. And yeah. As you saw with the triangle thing at the start as well. They rival each other, and they are basically in constant balance with each other. So it's like Cthulhu fights Ulyaoth, and Xel'lotath fights Cthulhu, I think. Don't quote me on that one. I can't quite recall that bit. Wow. Gotcha. Yeah, and Cthulhu minions are definitely the most hardy. Okay. We can continue. There's not much in here. There's not a lot of inventory stuff to deal with right now. Oh, here he is. Good old Manta. We do love his fleshy glory.
Stop. Don't go near it.
Whoa. I'm guessing he disagreed.
So, you are reduced to feeding on flesh and bone, Mantarok. How the mighty have fallen. You will surely fester for millennia to come. A slow and torturous fate for thee. You had best leave, young fool, or you will find yourself as food for the dead god.
And then he just leaves, and he says, fuck it, and just lets him do whatever he wants.
You are one of the chosen many, flesh and blood. It is now your destiny to fight the eternal darkness.
We have a title! Golf clap.
I give you a gift in return for an obligation. The gift is your life, sweet dancer.
Okay.
The obligation is this. You hold one of Mantarok's hearts, the essence of the corpse god. To some it is a source of great power. From those people, you must defend it, lest they use it to destroy what little brightness your world has left in it. Guard it well.
Seems like she didn't have much of a choice there. So yeah, that happened. Let's examine the stick. Metal staffs held by the arms of the statue. Pick it up. Let's have a look at what this one says. A statue of a human female bears witness to the monstrosity that fills the room. The porous stone of its body is covered with the effluvial grime that Mantarok has secreted. Mantarok has secreted over the years. Gotta be honest, the graphics don't really show the grime. Take that for what you will. Possibly a good thing. He is a cool looking creature, is Mantarok. I do like him. And it's kind of weird to say that he's the good guy, because that's kind of a misunderstanding of what's going on. He's not the good guy. He's just the lesser of all four evils. That's basically how it works. Which is very Lovecraftian, in fact. Oh crap, they're back. Whoa. And because these guys deal with fear and sanity, if you take out their head, that's basically their main focal point. So it's a lot easier to deal with them if you do that way. Now I think there's a lever over here. Is it over here? Where is it? It's in one of these chambers anyway. I can't remember which one it was. I think we just have to keep going back. Need to be careful. I don't want to set off all these goddamn traps. But I think some of these are inevitable. Yep. Oh, crap. There's another guy on his way. Setting off all the goddamn traps, the son of a bitch. You can hear him. And he's not getting... I would have been pissed if he got through all that unscathed. Bugger, bugger, bugger. Sorry, I can't really deal with him. So I couldn't get my sanity back. There's the downside. There we go. Oh, bugger. Excuse me one moment. I just want to be safe. Avoid that. Avoid that. Avoid that. Can't avoid that, but it looks like the blow darts have stopped. Oh, there you go. They started again. Right, that one's okay. That one's okay. It's really irritating to have it in that stupid Crash Bandicoot looking camera angle. Oh yeah. Hey, that was easy. Now we just stab them up. And I think this is the room where we put that staff as well. Come on. There we go. Didn't get all our sanity back, but it shouldn't really matter for much longer anyway. There we go. And yep, I thought it'd be that door that opens. Cool. We don't need the staff anymore, so we just go back. Now we just go back the way we came. Hopefully without setting off any of these more traps, but... Oh, that's weird. That one didn't set off. Okay. Oh, there you go. I think they've got the cross wires on that one. And there's... Ah! The scariest one. Oh, ho, ho. It's kind of confusing with the timing. I hate that one. It's so confusing because it's just it's deliberately there to just freak you out. I hate it. I think we can just continue on. And there's more. Is there more traps? No, there's no more traps. This is good. Oh, at least that's done with. I don't know how much longer this chapter is though. Oh, stamina. Gotta remember, stamina's a thing. It's a horror game. And again, what I like about that is that depending on which character you're playing, depends on your stamina, your combat, and all that. It's very, very clever. Right, here we go. I think this is the end now.
Fool! You should have run. Instead, you will die. Where is the essence of Manta?
What? So they're working with him now? I'm confused.
Where is it?
Yes, that's right. I know why they're working with him.
Not ask again, child. Very well, then. You will succumb to the horrors of oblivion.
It's not really a good idea to kill your only lead. Let's be honest. But yeah, that thus ends the depressing chapter. They will all pretty much end in depressing ways, unfortunately, which is very Lovecraftian. And she always makes this face. Okay. Should be fairly simple. Extinguish. Extinguish. There we go. Ooh. Is it another chapter? correct sequence of candles being lit. A hidden panel opens. There is a message tube inside. Pick it up. Let's have a look. An antique leather-bound message tube, the kind used to transport sealed message scrolls. It appears to be unopened. There might be something inside. Yes, open it. Ah, here we go. Alex has found a chapter page entitled Suspicions of Conspiracy. Yes, it's another chapter. The first few ones actually come quite quickly. Oh, I'll let him do his thing. And there's Zelotaph.
Your presence is welcomed, Majesty. As always, I am honored.
Our dealings are a pleasure to us both, then. As do we all.
What is this flaw you wish to discuss with us?
My concern is with the other ancients. Ulyaoth, Shaturga. Should they unite with Mantarok, they will doubtlessly possess enough power to vanquish even thee.
As darkness abhors light, and light abhors dark, the others will not, cannot join forces.
Mantarok will be bound, and the others will sink into insanity when I return.
As has been foretold.
I was unaware.
There is much you do not know.
And much you never will.
Be certain to retrieve Mantarok's essence. It is necessary to cement our place in your world.
Then what of Charlemagne the Frank? What do you intend for him?
The Frank is an instrument of light. He seeks to unite Europe under his banner.
With this in place, my guardians will be hard-pressed to perform the functions you require.
For your own schemes, Pius. Think of your future.
Then Charlemagne will be removed from the picture.
Make sure he is dead. Or insane.
I know which one she'd prefer.
One, then the other.
Yep.
Just make sure he is removed from power.
Of course. He is as good as dead.
So that gives you a bit of information before the actual chapter. It will concern history and Charlemagne specifically. After the chapter page is removed, the message tube is no longer needed. Alex discards it. Yeah, just chuck it anywhere. So we have, yes, that and a second floor key. Interesting. I wonder, can we pick up the sword yet, I wonder? Nope, it's still eclectic junk, apparently. And thus, with the end of another chapter, is the end of another video. Thank you very much for watching. This was a much more action-orientated and a lot less story, but it's still good. I have been Deusdaecon. This has been Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem. And yeah, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. It really does help a lot. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye.